So, good afternoon, everyone. So, this is Mr. Manoj Kumar. So, giving the regular Python tutorial. Okay. So, in previous tutorials, in my YouTube link, I have shared with the basic operations and basic operations on Python, along with list, tuple, and we also gone with the hands-on sessions. In the hands-on sessions, we have gone with the Google Colab. Using Google Colab, the online runtime environment, which is used to execute the Python programs. Okay, so in today's class, we are going with a new concept called as Python dictionary. So, what's the come for the general meaning of dictionary? So, dictionary will give you the meaning of the word. Okay, so that is the meaning what you have the word dictionary. So dictionary will give you the meaning of the word. So you have the word and you are searching for the meaning. Okay, you have a word and you are searching for the meaning. So that means you have two concepts. One is the word is there, the other one is meaning. So that we call it as a two things here. So we call it as a key value pair. Okay, so what is key and what is value? So key is the word what you have, and value is the meaning what you are searching for. Understood? So it is a while keys will be unique, while values may not be. So okay, so keep in your mind what the dictionary. So dictionary is a container. What it can store? It can store n number of objects, including other containing objects. So it is a pair. So what the pair will consist of? It will consist of key and their values. What is the key? The word what you are searching for is called as a key, and value. What is the meaning you find in the dictionary? That will be called as a value. For example, USN. So what the USN will abbreviate? University seat number. So university seat number is a value. USN is a key. Understand? So this one key value pair, now we call it as dictionary. So dictionary are also known as associative arrays or hash tables. Associated. So who is associated with whom? Okay. So key, the meaning of the word is associated with the word is associated with meaning of the word, so that we call it as an associative array. So general syntax, coming for general syntax, this one is the general syntax what we can take. Dict is equal to, so dict is equal to, here you are going with what? Flower brackets. Keep in your mind, for list you go with array brackets, for tuple you go with a parenthesis, and dictionary you go with the flower brackets. So what the flower bracket will contain? It will contain a set of objects where each object is a key value pair. Set of objects of where each object is a key value pair. So here how many objects are there? So Alice is the key, 2341 is the value. So this is one object. So similarly, Beth is the key, 9102 is the value. So this one is called as a one object. Called Cecil is the key, 3258 it's the value. So this one is called as a key value pair. So how many objects are there? Object 1, object 2, object 3. Okay, so now you come to the next one. The keys are unique. So keys what you are having should be unique, but its value may not be. So key, if you are searching for a word, both. Okay, so what the both will give? Under noun you will get one meaning, at the pronoun you will get one meaning. Go for your dictionary and see. If you are having an Oxford dictionary, one key may have n number of values, n number of meanings. So that's why we are telling you the keys are unique. So word will be only one, but meanings may vary. Understood? So the value of dictionary can be of any type, but key must be of immutable data type. So immutable data types such as strings, numbers, or tuples. Now, what is the meaning of immutable? The keys cannot be changed, but value can be changed, value can be added, whatever can do. But keys are immutable. But dictionary, the entire dictionary, key inside the dictionary, you will have key value pair, right? Key is immutable, value can be mutable. So now, how what you tell what a dictionary is? So as key is a immutable and value is mutable, we call a dictionary as mutable. Understood? So now you come for what is dictionary here. So under the dictionary, first you are having the syntax for declaring dictionary. So syntax is, so first you take it as the one dictionary name. So there you have taken as my dict. So here, no, it's dict. Only dict you have taken. Dict is equal to flow bracket open, key colon value, key colon value, key colon value. So same thing here. So you have taken one example. This one is key, this one is value. Suppose the syntax for accessing an element of dictionary is same for accessing the elements of sequence types. So suppose if you want to print the value of a key, so what you should give, suppose if you are going to print a value of the key, you are going with a dictionary name with key. In order to access the values of a dictionary, what you have to do, so give the dictionary name. Inside the array brackets, you give the key value. So when you give like this daily underscore temps of sun, so sun is a key value. So what is its value? So key is sun, value is 68.8. That will be the output here. Understood. So now you come for an example of dictionary. So on the example of dictionary, first you are having dictionary name. What's the dictionary name we have taken? Stud dict. Okay. So inside that student stud dict means student dictionary. So what are the details of student? So the branch. So branch is a key and CSC is the value given for the branch. So this is one object. Similarly, USN with value, we call it a second object. Name with its name, called as third object. So how many objects you are having? Three objects are there. One is branch with a value, USN is the with a value, and name with a value. Finally, you are going to print that particular thing using print of static. So we shall see the execution of this particular dictionary when you execute this particular statement in Google Colab. Okay, so now accessing the elements. So how you get the elements to be accessed? Okay, so in order to access the elements, first you see, so you have taken stud dict is equal to branch name ASL, print stud dict of branch. So stud dict of branch is the one method. Stud dict of branch means, so what is the value you are having under this branch? On the branch, what you are having, CSC, that will be printed here. So that is accessing of items. So what you are going to access? So you are going to access a key value pair by giving the key. So key ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಾ value na output ಬರೆಸ್ತೀರಾ. So that is what is a key value pair here. So now under that you take it as CSC stud date of branch. If you give like that stud date of branch, it will print the value as CSC. Apart from that, you have another one way of accessing the elements, that is dot get. So what the dot get will give? It will get the value stored under key branch. These are the two methods, one directly using branch and accessing the elements using get. So now you come to the changing the values. So how to change the values? So what can be changed? So inside your dictionary, you are having a key as well as its value. So what can be changed? As I have already told, key is immutable. Key cannot be changed, but value can be changed. So branch ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ branch ಇರೋ ಜಾಗಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಬೇರೆ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ. Suppose I will short it to branch. ಸೊ ಐ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದನ್ನ BR ಅಂತ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, because it is immutable. So it can't be changed, but its value can be changed. So what is the value given for the branch? It is CSA, and that value can be changed because the value is it is mutable. Understanding? So key is immutable, whereas value is mutable. So what you can change? You can change the value of a key. So for that I have taken here the example. So branch CSC, USN this value, name as this one. So in order to change the value, so I'm giving it as stud dict of branch is equal to ECE. So you can be change the values of a ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. CSC ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಅದು EC ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು, ISC ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು, MEC ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು. ಬಟ್ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಅಂತ ಒಂದ್ಸಲಿ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾನು ಬೇರೆ ಹೆಸರು BR ಅಂತ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಇಲ್ಲ B ಅಂತ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ, it is not going to take. Understand? So only the values of a dictionary can be changed, but not the keys. So for that, I'm giving the values it as Dict branch is equal to ECE. So I have now the value of branch, which was CSC, is now being changed to ECE, so that you can print by using this particular thing. So you can directly take it as print Dict, or if you want only specific branch, give this branch as inside the Dict. So now you come for the next concept, loop. So use of loop through the dictionary. So what you will do? For inside the dictionary, you give all the values. So inside the dictionary, you give all the values and you use for X in Dict. So what the X? So key with its value is considered as 1x. So suppose in our example, you see here branch with CSC, we call it as x1, USN with that value is called as x2, name with its value, we call it as x3. Okay, so totally three key value pairs are there. So each one we consider it as x. So for x, where are these x? X are there in this direct dictionary. So for x instead, Dict print of x. So that will be printed. Okay, print x. So print x will print all the values. When looping through the dictionary, the return value are the keys of the dictionary, but there are methods to return the value as well. So when we give print x, what it will print? It will print this one, that is branch and USN and name. Okay, so print of x will print only the key values. But suppose if you want to print the values, so to print all the values in the dictionary one by one, so what you have to take, so give all this, and here only change print Dict of x. Print of x will print all the key. Okay, only the keys will be printed. When you print here, what you will get? You will get it as branch, USN name. You won't get any values here. Suppose if you want to print all the values, what should be done? You should give it as print Dict of x. So what the print Dict of x will give? It will give both the key as well as the value. Okay, so that is looping through the dictionary. So use the values method to print the values of the dictionary. So suppose if you want to print all the values, what should be done? So you use this will give, sorry, so all these methods will only print, it will print only the key. Suppose to print all the values one by one, first method you can leave it like Dict of x. So what is the second method? To return the values by using values. Values ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ತಗೋಬಹುದು. For example, take it as for x in Dict dot values. So Dict dot values print x. So print x will always print what? It will only give you the key values. It won't print the values. Suppose if you want only the values, what should be given? For x in Dict dot values. Okay, so Dict dot values will give you all the key value pair of that respective keys. Suppose if you want to looping through both keys and values by using the items method. So bari keys ಬೇಕು andre you can go with these two methods. So if you want to values, what you can go with Dict dot values print of x. Suppose if you want both keys as well as value, so what should be done? For x comma y instead Dict, how many values you are having? This one we call it as, all the keys we call it as x, and all the values we call it as y. So if you want both x as well as y, so what should be given? X comma y instead Dict dot items. There you are taking only the values. Okay, so that values will be x. Suppose if you want key along with the values, what you should take? For x comma y instead Dict dot items print x comma y. So print x comma y will give both x is the all the keys, y is all the values. So this is the next. Check if key is exist. So to check whether the key is exist, where is the key? How many keys are there? Three keys. One is branch, the other one is USN, the other one is name. So suppose to check if the key exists, what should be done? So first you declare a dictionary. So that I will take it as stud dict, branch CSC, USN with a name. Okay. If USN in stud dict, if USN you have to give it in double quotes. If USN, if key in, you were in previously and all you were checking if key in, okay, but here you are not supposed to use keyword. So key is one of the value inside the dictionary. At that time you have to give the value itself. If USN instead dict, print yes key USN is 1. Okay. So next, dictionary length. Suppose if you want to get the length of the dictionary, so take it like this, print len of stud dict. So adding the items. So suppose if you want to already dictionary is created, and for that dictionary, if you are going on adding all the values, so what should be done? If you are going to add one more value, so how you are going to give? So for that one, you have to go like this. So this is updating a dictionary. Okay, so you are adding the values for the created dictionary. Okay, you are not going to create the dictionary. You have been giving the values, adding the items for the created dictionary. That is now meaning update. So stud date, for that you take it as branch CSC USL. Okay, flow bracket close. Suppose if you want to add a key value pair, new item. Item means a key with a its value, we call it as item. So for that you have to take like that stud date. So new case blend group with its value is so positive, print. So this is the method or sentence what you have to give if you are adding an item to already existing dictionary. Understood? Come for removing the items. So under removing, so you can remove using this one. So what is the method? So stud date, I have taken these values. Stud date dot pop of branch. So pop of branch, what it will do? It will delete one, that is branch item. So branch item. So this one will be deleted. Remaining two you will be having. So pop of branch will remove its key along with its value. Suppose if you give like this same condition, but here you give it as pop of item. So pop of item will delete, what it will do? So it will remove. So pop of item will remove the last one. So which is the last one you are having? Pop. Pop means what? It is one of the operation from stack. So from where the stack you are going to delete, which is the last key value pair you are having, that will be deleted. Pop andre ಗೊತ್ತುತ್ತಾನೆ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ಸರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರೋದು ಡಿಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ಸರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು ಡಿಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಅಂಡರ್ ಡಿಕ್ಷನರಿ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ USN, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ನೇಮ್. ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಇನ್ಸರ್ಟೆಡ್? Name is the last one. Suppose if you go with a pop item, so which one will be removed? The last one which you have placed will be deleted. So if here if you go with this pop of branch, it will remove this particular branch CSC. Suppose if you go with a pop item, it will remove the last item. So that is last item is name Nithilan. So that will be removed. So del keyword removes the item with specified key name. Suppose if you want to delete, which is the other move. So first one is dictionary.pop, next dictionary.pop item, third one is this one, del. Okay, suppose if you want to remove the item with specified key name irbardu enu irbardu andre, so you can go like this. So del stud date of USN, where at that time the entire USN, this part will be erased. Understood? So can also delete, if you want to delete the complete dictionary, no means of giving the direct value, giving any key value, you can directly go with del stud dict. What the del stud dict will do? It will delete the entire thing. Okay, if you after give delete, if you go with a printing, the stud dict is been deleted, so what you will not get anything else, so that we will be taking it as print stud dict will go with an issue an error, so telling that this particular dictionary cannot be find, cannot be defined will be the error you will be getting. Understood. So now clear method will empty the dictionary. Suppose if you want to clear, dictionary should be there, but it should not contain any key and value pair. At that time, you go with a new method called as a stud.dictionary. So copy a dictionary. That is the next one you are having. So you are copying from one dictionary to another. Okay. So how you can move the contents of one dictionary to another dictionary. So for that, you take create a dictionary stud dict, give the same values, copy static dot copy s1 is equal to static dot copy. Now what the s1 is also a dictionary which contains a copy of another dictionary, that is static. Okay, so what the static will do, it will static is the original dictionary, you are copying that one from that one to another. So which is the copied dictionary to be copied one is stud1, to where you are copying to the s1. So now in order to copy that, you give it as s1 is equal to stud.copy. So what it will do, it will copy the contents of stud.dict to s1. This is one mean. Okay, so using copy method. The other one is you can create like this also. So start date is there, s1 remains same, but only changes date of start date. You will be giving it as, rather than using copy method, you are going with directly date of start date. So date of start date means it is going to copy the contents of start date and it will be stored in S1. What is S1? It is another copied dictionary. So now you come for the next dictionaries. So the one dictionary will contain another. So for that you are taking it as flower bracket open. So inside stud1 you are giving all the values. So here keep in your mind, here you are having one flower bracket open. What is the key? So key is stud1. For that you are having so many values. What are all the values? So again you are going to create a new dictionary. Keep in your mind, this one is new dictionary, flower bracket open, brand, CSC, USN, name. So that means you are having one flower bracket completely within another flower bracket. Okay. So similarly for stud2 is a key, whereas value, coming for value, you will get key value pair. So ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಇದು ನೆಸ್ಟೆಡ್ ಡಿಕ್ಷನರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಕೀ ವಿತ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇದೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕೀ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಕೀ ಕೊಲನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟ ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಾ, ದಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ what value. In place of value you are having so many, so there you are going to give this one again as one dictionary object, this one is second dictionary object, third dictionary object. So that is called as a, each dictionary is inside another dictionary. Similarly for stud2 is a key, whereas inside its value, corresponding value, you are having like this. So here again value will contain key value pair. So again stud3 is a key, and coming for value part, each value is containing key value pair. So within each value you are getting a key value. So where is the which is nested, key or value? So with keys ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, stud1, stud2, stud3. Okay, coming for values. So with for stud1 is a key, you are having a value. For value you are again giving key value, key value, key value. ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, after the colon will be the value part. Inside that value part you are giving key with value, key with value, key with value. So which one is there, all this entire part we call it as value. Inside that value you are having again the value says CSC, value 1ms, and value is name. So value is nested between another value. So that is branch CSC and Nithilan, all these values are inside the value part of key stud1. So similarly for stud2 and stud3. Finally, you are printing the values. So this is the another example, you can take it. So under stud, rather than create three dictionary, then create one dictionary that will contain other three dictionaries. Okay, so create three dictionaries and then contain one dictionary that contains all the three. Okay, so it is the another means. So stud1, you take this one directly rather than giving the values. So three dictionaries. So key is key value pair. Okay, so stud1 is name of the dictionary. Inside that you are having key value, key value, key value. Similarly, stud2, it's a dictionary name. Inside that key value, key value, key value. So similarly, this is dictionary name and here key value, key value, key value. So finally place all these three inside another dictionary. So that we call it as students. So inside that you give a key as S1 and its value is stud1. So stud1 is the value. So similarly S2 contains the value stud2. S3 contains the value stud3. Finally print all the values. So now you come for the Dict constructor. What is the meaning of constructor? Suppose if you are going to create a new dictionary, new any parameter, whether you construct a list or a tuple or dictionary, whatever you want, if you are creating a new one, so that one will be called as a constructor. So constructor, you are familiar with the C++, right? The constructor will we use constructor to create an object. Okay, similarly, here the constructor using the dictionary dict constructor, we create a new dictionary. So how to create a new dictionary? So till now we have not gone with creation. I only told you what are all the things. Now you get into the creating the dictionary. So how to give? This is the syntax. So stud1 is equal to using dict constructor. So dict bracket open, you give the key value pairs. So that one will create a dictionary. Bracket open, branch, USN name with all its values, and now you print the value, that is print of stud1. So keep in your mind, keywords are not string literals, nor that the use of equals rather than colon for the assignment. So this is to be noted. If you are creating a new dictionary, what should be given? You have to give use of equals rather than colon. So if you are first creating any dictionaries, so what you have to give? You have to give key is equal to value. Key is equal to value rather than specifying key colon value. In previous and all, we have gone with a key colon value. Okay, but while creating a new dictionary, you go with a key with a value. Key equals value. Now you come for the concept dictionary methods. So coming under dictionary methods, what are all the methods you are having? From keys. So from keys, what it will do? It will return the dictionary with specified keys and specified value. Specified keys. Suppose I have given here x is equal to USN name and y is equal to 0. Okay. So x is a key with its value USN name. Similarly, y is a key with its value 0. Now I am going to call from keys. So from key, what are all the values you are having, it is going to print. Return the dictionary with keys and value. So dict dot from keys of x comma y print of s. So dict dot from keys of x comma y. So from keys of x comma y, it will print the keys along with its value. So now you come for the keys. So first we have gone with a from keys. Okay, now you have gone with only the keys. So it will return the keys. Okay, suppose if you give branch, CSC, USN and all this. Suppose if you want only what are all the keys there in your dictionary, what you have to give? You give it as dictionary name dot keys. So give it as dictionary name dot keys. So x is equal to std.keys. So std is the dictionary name and dot keys is the function you are giving. So that will return only the keys. So what are all the, when you go for the print of x, what you will get? You will be getting what are the key values? One is branch, the other one is USN, other one is name. That will be printed. Now come for the pop. So what the pop will do? Pop will remove the last element. Suppose in the previously you have gone with pop, simply pop item. Okay. So now if you give like a pop of branch, so what it will do? It will remove that particular pop item. Understanding? So pop, I have already told you pop items or pop values. So what it will do? It will remove the last element which you have inserted. So keep in your mind when going the pop means pop is one of the stack operation. It is going to delete the last inserted. So you all know LIFO, last in to be first out. So same thing, if you are going with a pop of branch, only pop, where suppose if you have inserted branch first, US and next, name third. So when you go with a pop, it will always go with the delete the name only. So name and Netherland part will be removed. Suppose if you want to delete the first one using pop, what you have to give? Pop of double colon branch. You specify the first one. If you default, if you didn't specify anything, it will delete the last one. If you want to delete the first one, specify that particular key pair. So dictionary pop item. Remove the last. Suppose if you take directly pop item, nothing is there, remove the last item, which is the last item I have already told you. It will remove name and Nithilan. So set default. Okay. So set default if you give like this. So here I am going to, rather than adding an item that is blood group and O positive, key is the blood group and value is the O positive. We are directly setting default. So whenever you create anything, start Dict as a dictionary, you will be having this two as default. So ಇವೆರಡು default ಆಗಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಯಾವ್ದ್ರಲ್ಲೂ ಎಲ್ಲದ್ರಲ್ಲೂ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So whatever you create, that particular key value pair, you are going to add a blood group with O positive as the value. So next you come for the update. Suppose if you are going to update anything, so this one is setting default, this one is update. Update means for created dictionary you are adding a new item, insert an item to the dictionary. So for that you can take it as add item, or you can also go with a update. Okay, both are same. There also you have gone with a add item. So rather than going for add item, you can use the word update. So already update means already a dictionary is there. For that you are going to add a item. So already subject is there. For that you update, use the word update, blood group and O positive. So that means you are updating a stud dist. So when you print this stud date, you will get all the three along with a blood group and O positive. So suppose to return the values. So in order to return the values, what you will give? The dictionary dot values. So the dot values of inside the bracket, if you didn't specify anything, it will print all the values. Keep in your mind, no key will be printed. It will print only the values. Suppose if you want both, so what should be given? If you want to print both keys as well as values, you have to give items. Okay, so items will print both the keys as well as values. Okay, so that is suppose if you want to return only the values, what should be given? Take the dictionary and give x is equal to std dot values. So if you want only the value of that is CSC, then inside this you give it as branch. If you want only the name as Nithilan, you here you give it as name. It will give the value stored at the key name. Okay, printing the value of x will only print you the values. Understood? So this is the part what you are containing towards dictionary. Okay, so dictionary part, all the concepts have I explained here. So now what will be the next one? Next we shall go with the hands-on sessions of using dictionary. Okay, so next you will, after dictionary you get functions. After functions you will get for files and all. So that we will see in the next coming class. I hope you all understood this particular thing, right? So before going for the Python functions, I will be ending this dictionary and I will share the Google Colab work hands-on sessions on dictionary using Google Colab in the next coming class in tomorrow. Okay, so I will be ending this particular session. If you have any doubts, you can ping me to my email address. So email address, you can take it as Manoj Kumar DP. So manojkumardp@gmail.com. Okay. So here I will be ending this particular session. If you have any doubts, you can put a comment in the YouTube link also. So that I will see and I will solve that if any doubts. Okay, thank you. I will be ending the hope. I hope you all understand the concepts. And if any doubts, feel free to contact me.